Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Hutan Pantai. Let's check special offers. So what is this? This is machine to use crops like wheat. Okay, this is probably the rear end, and it, judging by the hoses, it needs a front end also. Okay, so nothing too big on the horizon, but I was thinking, since this is more of a... Well, actually, I don't know what kind of machines the Asian people use, but I think they're not as American as this setup is. Okay? So I am thinking of replacing this truck and the logging trailer. But before I do that, let me go and see what is going on at our sawmill. Let's enter the vehicle. We still need to provide 14 pallets of wood, wood beams to the temple place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're halfway through. 7. We still need 7 more. We have plenty of wood in the actual sawmill. In the next month, I'm gonna have to plant rice. Let me check everything else. So the cows are 100% productive, 80% through reproduction. We have 20,000 liters of all the feed all together, yeah. And we have almost 10,000 liters of TMR. I'm not sure if the animals are using all three categories at the same time, because if they're not, I might wait until they go through some hay, so we can then fill up with TMR a bit more, to have more TMR in the actual mix. Right. What I wanted to check is next month is going to be the rice planting month, as I've said before. And there was another thing I wanted to do and I completely forgot about it now. But I know there is something I wanted to do. So, a minute or two. Well, I'm gonna go forward with the exchange of this truck, since I was thinking that this is not the best suited truck for the local roads, because they are quite narrow. It would be better to go with more of a European style cab over, the Volvo for example. So I'm gonna go and return this setup and come back with another one. Even though this was quite fun. You know, these American trucks are... Yeehaw! Yeah, I can't really tell the gears. And okay, I'm gonna stop complaining about the gears and the engine sounds in FS25. It's no use. You've heard it once, you don't need to hear it again. So let's return the Eagle. Repair, return. Transtar 2. And the pits trailer, let's return this. Before, I think I chosen this setup, the American, because there was no substitute for anything else. So let's go with the regular Volvo. I go with electric. This one has 450 horsepower, and this one has 600. So let's go with the 600. Let's go with the day cab. Well, actually, it's still a sleeper, but it's not the XL version. It's 5,000 cheaper. The engine can stay at 600 because the previous Eagle was 415, I think, or somewhere in the vicinity. The chassis configuration is okay as it is. Aero parts, let's go with no. Yeah, bare bones. Even though I should probably go with this because it's a good thing if you're loading logs and stuff like that, that you have your fuel tanks well protected. So let's go with this. Front guard. Ooh. 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 Nice, but no. Maybe later. Or do I go with... Yeah, let's go with this. Mud flaps can stay as they are. Mirror design, let's go with none. This removed this front mirror that shows you how close you are in front with your front of the truck. Front mounting. Okay, lights protected. I don't need that. Main color. Volvo green. Ooh. A beautiful Volvo gray, and that's the last of the Volvos. But let's go with... Yeah, let's go with the gray. Grill color, make it the same. Design color, what is that? That's probably the grill. Okay. Let's keep it in chrome. And the ring color can be chrome. Let's change the license plate. Okay, and let's lease it. This is going to be an expensive lease, but it's only gonna cost us 1,415 per day and almost 3 grand per working hour. But I don't think we're gonna be using it that much that the hours would break up, so I'm fine with this. And we now actually have some... Did I forget to turn it on? Okay, be right back. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the mod. I already had this auto loader. This is a European version. There is another European version, 15 meter. This is 12 meter. And you have a 20 meter version. Okay, they're all European actually. Anyway, these are auto loaders and I don't want to use them. But we have here is Schwarz-Müller timber trailer semi. Now, I don't know which setup to have, but I think this one should be quite good, or maybe 2x6. I don't want the spokes too far apart because sometimes you get a tree sideways and then it sticks out, you know, so it's easier to do it if you have everything in a line. Spare wheel, I don't need it. Mud flaps, these, you can change them. So let's go with both. Front guard, let's go with yes. Let's protect the cab. Main color, you can choose whatever you want. You can go with brown. Oh man. But I think gray is gonna fit very nicely with the Volvo. And the main color, gray. Design color, you can change design color. I think this is the spokes, yeah. Or the hands. Let's keep it in orange. And the ring color, can we go with chrome? Let's go with chrome so it fits nicely with the Volvo. And I need another license plate for this one. Okay, and let's lease it. This is gonna cost me 500 per day and 1,000 per working hour. I am not exactly sure how this hourly rate is calculated within the... Come on, where's the store? Here. How this hourly rate is calculate it with the trailers like this. You know, you can't really. Maybe it only calculates when you are, or counts when you are moving it around. I'm not sure, but look at this, the Volvo. Beautiful. 600 horsepower. You can go higher. I think it goes up to 800 or 850. It has a Euro 6 engine. Again, it sounds quite nice, but it's not as nice sounding as that American Eagle was. In either case, let's go. Do we have beacons? We have beacons. How does the horn sound? That's very important. Right. Again, not as nice sounding as the actual American truck is. This is our new setup for transporting logs. There's another thing I like about the Volvos is their mirror configuration or design. They are actually borderless mirrors. You don't have any plastic around, it's basically just a mirror and it's attached. You know, there is plastic on the outside, but it's the mirror for the whole part, as you can see right here. Because yeah, Volvo is like known for safety features, and this is one of them. So you have the most, you can see the most area, or the biggest area with the mirror you have. And I must say, this truck drives very nicely. It has plenty of power, around 200 horsepower more than the previous truck had. So I believe it's gonna have a bit of an easier job getting up the hill to that sawmill. But we'll have to see. And because I leased this equipment now, I think I want to use it immediately. And if I'm not mistaken, there are no trees up the hill. Let me go check before I do anything else. We still have this metal, at least. This is a beautiful telehandler. Love it very much. Okay, so one of the changes is, if you remember, I cut up a bunch of logs over there, and when I saved and came back into the game, everything disappeared. The logs disappeared, the stumps disappeared, everything was gone. But now it looks like the stumps remain, which is a sign that the giants actually patched this. So they fixed it. Awesome. Good. Good. So I might even re-rent the monster I rented some time ago and cut up all the logs and then just simply load it piece by piece. Now, I do have to be careful because I have a field of wheat right here. I have to make up my mind how will I actually load the trees onto the trailer. I need some open flat space for this. Yeah. You might have seen some of the videos of the logger man turning their trucks around, and they are quite skilled drivers. So in the end it looks like I'm gonna have to load the truck on this side. Bring the trees over. That's a shame because it's gonna take a long time to load the trees, but fine. Fine, I can do it in a time lapse. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I can set up the truck on that side. It would be a lot easier if the field was harvested already. So I could simply, you know, park the truck on the field and do everything this way, but yeah, anyway, it is what it is. And I have to work around it, so let's go. And I will do this in a time lapse. No use for you to stand here. Because I also have another thing I wanted to do today. And that is build the... Well, I haven't yet decided. I'm gonna have to check out, but I want to build some production that uses buffalo milk. I know we can make mozzarella cheese, and I know that we can make bottled milk. So buffalo milk. But I'm not sure which one is gonna be the best for me, so yeah. I'm gonna have to sort it out a bit later. So I have basically changed my mind yet again. And I want to start this buffalo milk processing facility as soon as I can. And I'm gonna go with... I have checked a few options, and I can actually use buffalo milk and dairy, which is this one. This again is the smallest version, like the grain mill we have right here. But it allows for buffalo milk, this is this icon, to be transformed into mozzarella cheese or into bottled milk. So let me check. Actually, I am going to build it because all the other factories, I mean, the next one that could be used for this is this dairy, but this one costs 210,000. So it's a bit much for now. Although it looks quite nice, I must say. On the other hand, we don't have much in the way of milk production, so this will be quite good, quite well, quite enough. And I was thinking of building it right here, where we have plenty of space. So can I delete this? I can't. Enter demolish mode. Go. I can't delete this. Right. What about now? No, actually. Well, I'm definitely not building here then. So let's let's go. Excuse me. The other option was of building it right here. It does say that it overlaps certain thing, but I don't see what that would be, so let's go. Gonna build it anyway. Let's turn on free mode. And it's gonna be 36,000, and I want to go with snapping, so it's perfectly aligned. Right. This is our new production. And storage is of course empty. So I need something to truck around the milk I have. That means I'm probably gonna have to buy another vehicle because I don't think... Yeah, this is really unfriendly, this menu with owned vehicles. I disliked it since FS25 came out. Because you have to know the name of the machine you're looking at, and usually I don't know the name of the machine. And of course it's gonna be all the way at the top. Okay, so this Abbey trailer transports only water. Right. We need something that transports milk. This should be under animals. Oh, animals. Here. Barrels. Yeah, this one takes buffalo milk. And what? This is... Yeah. Let me check if there are some mods for transporting liquids. Be right back. Okay, I actually found some mods. This one is Lizard 3-point tank water and milk. Costs 1,500 and you can hook it up to a tractor with the 3-point link, of course. You can change colors. This one is jet black, really. It looks like a chrome one. Let's go with white. Oh, the mounting. Right. Right. The mounting. No, let's go with the white one. I want to have it specially for milk transport. You can use it to transport water also, so that's one option. And there is basically a copy of this Abbey trailer, which you can't really change the color of, but it holds 7,000 liters or the XL capacity of 20,000, which is unrealistic. And you can change the ring color. Otherwise, you can't really do anything to it. So for the first transport, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna color it white. Or do we have the option of... Oh, this is custom favorites. We don't have the chrome option though, do we? Silver, light gray. Let's go with white. And it's gonna cost me 1,500. So we are still left with some money in the bank. And I will take one of the tractors and go fetch it. It's gonna be this one. Look at this. Look at how closely he's following me. Come on, dude. Give me some personal space. Oh man, I had to start recording with... He was always attached to my 3-point link. You know, sometimes in real life people also do that, and I have an urge to buy myself an automatic trunk opener that would open the trunk and invite them in. You know, you're so close, why don't you come in? Ah, for the love of everything that's holy. And here we have it. So this tanker holds 2,000 liters, which means I'm not gonna be able to fit all milk in the tanker right now in one go. But the milk production is steadily increasing, so it's not gonna be unmanageable with this tanker. Whoopsie, I'm all over the road right now. I have turned on the interactive markers. I usually like to play without them, it's better for the immersion. But I can't really remember where my trigger for the milk is, and I think it's right over there where we have parked mower, or actually it's here. Okay, so let's load it, start filling our buffalo milk. Yes. Oh wow, this buffalo milk is very heavy, very heavy. Okay, let's go. You know, I was thinking that this barrel probably weighs around maybe 300, 400 kilos. And the weight of the milk should be less than 2 tons. So I was thinking that this tractor would handle it with ease. But it turns out that the reality is a bit different. It does handle it, you know. I'm not saying that it won't, but it is showing some sort of struggle. Gotta go slow, so I don't end up flying on my rear wheels, doing a wheelie and going straight into my combine. That would be a messy thing. See what I did there? A messy thing. Okay, so if I understand correctly, the unloading point is on the right. That's right, buffalo milk. Let's overload it. Now, these small productions are usually very slow. So I'm gonna turn it on. No, actually, you know what? Oh, it only has 2,500 liter capacity. Okay, noted. I want to check another thing before I start, and that is the prices. What is better priced? So let's go with buffalo milk. Should be right here, bottled buffalo milk. So if we would sell regular buffalo milk, man, does it have a price? Look at that, 10 grand per 1,000 liters. Okay, I was thinking it's gonna be like 10 times lower, maybe $1,000 per liter, but per 1,000 liters. Yeah, $1 per liter. Looks like it's $10 per liter. January, February. We are right now at the highest selling price also. Okay, so this is the buffalo milk. The bottled buffalo milk goes for less. Why? Usually when you go through some sort of transformation process, it increases the price. And mozzarella is basically more than twice as high price. So I think, let's go check the production, what kind of rates it has. Okay, if we would do buffalo mozzarella, it does 48 cycles per month. I still don't understand this completely, but it takes 3 buffalo milk and produces 2 buffalo mozzarella, which means from 2,000 liters we are gonna produce around 1,200, 1,400 liters of mozzarella. Okay, so we have 1/3 of a loss approximately in input material, and we get more than double price, which is a profit. You know, it's better to produce this than not produce this. What about the buffalo milk? It takes 10 buffalo milk and produces 20 buffalo milk bottle. Okay, so this is also an increase of price because it doubles your input material, which means that for 2,000 liters, I will get 4,000 liters of buffalo milk. And if you remember, the price for buffalo milk bottled is at the highest price around 8,000. And if you double this, it's 16,000. Compared to raw milk, it's 11,500. So it's still a profit, but mozzarella is a lot more profitable. So we're gonna go with mozzarella. Go activate. Woohoo! Running. I would like to know what this cycles per month means. Does it mean that it goes 48 times through 3 times buffalo milk? Maybe one cycle is 3 buffalo milk into 2 buffalo mozzarella, and it can do this 48 times per month. This is how I read it. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and please educate me if you have a better understanding of this. These numbers. So anyway, I will do a time lapse of cutting a few trees and taking them to the sawmill, and this is going to end this episode because we've been running quite long today. There's been more explaining than not. Hello, we have done loading, and this is our beautifully loaded trailer, if I might say so myself. I could get another log on here, on this side, but I'm not gonna overload it. Look at this. It's quite a fine job, if I may say so myself. I could do it better, but it is what it is. And that's the second road sign that I demolished in the process. So, yeah. It's fine. When we reload the game, they're all gonna be back. Now, doesn't this look proper? Yeah, I think I made the right choice, because this trailer has a lot better turning circle because the wheels are more forward or closer to the hitch. Come on, why are we not going? Oh, are these the gear ratios? Yeah, they seem to be the gear ratios. Okay, I was unaware of. Yeah, actually, this truck has 12 gears. I forgot. I was thinking it only has 8. So in any case, see you at the sawmill. Okay. So coming up to the sawmill, and I really want to see how different the climb is gonna be with 200 more horsepower. So with the 600 horsepower powertrain underneath me. Now to get the right gear. Well, the verdict is this truck doesn't really struggle. Not at all. I can even ease up on the throttle, on the gas. Good. Straps off. We are now at 83,000 liters in the sawmill. Let's unload the trailer, and we are now at 111,000. And this will conclude the episode with the final look of our new setup. I think it's a very beautiful setup. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time when I hopefully have enough wood beams to fill the request. We need 14 pallets, so that's 3, 5, 7, and 8. So 6 more. See you next time. Goodbye.